2010 Nissan Titan AC compressor. Tools you will need is a 14mm ratchet and wrench, a 12mm swivel socket with a 6-inch extension, 3/8, a 14mm socket, 1/2 inch with a 1/2 inch impact, and a 6-inch extension as well, a pick to remove the old O-rings on the lines, flashlight, magnetic preferably, 21mm socket, and a 3/8 cordless drill. Now if you don't have any of these guns, a 3/8 ratchet will do just fine. If you don't have a 3/8, then a 1/4 inch ratchet with a 1/4 inch 12mm socket will do just fine. And if you don't have an impact, a 1/2 inch ratchet will do just fine. Okay, so now the first thing what you want to do is remove the belt. You're gonna come up here, and that right here, you can see this is the tensioner that you will be pulling from. Now before you remove the belt, make sure you route it out and know how it goes. That way you don't get confused when putting it back. So what you're going to do is put that 14mm and then just push it down this way, okay? And that'll loosen it. After you take off the belt, you're going to come down here, lift up the vehicle, and take off the 21mm, take off the tire. Now you got the fender right here, fender well cover. If you want to take it off, you can, makes it easier, but in this case I didn't. So what I did was, battery just died. Okay, so what I did, that's why I need a flashlight, was just pull this back. Alright. Now, you see right there, that's the 14mm bolt right there on the right, and right here on the left is another 14mm, and that's the connector that you push in. There's a tab right there that you push in, and then you just pull out. Easy. And now these are the lines. It's got right there, those two. So it's a 12mm. Take these two off. Now obviously before you take off any of these components, make sure you discharge, you evacuate the Freon safely with a machine. Have a professional evacuate that for you. And then after you take off those 4 bolts, you're gonna come down here, and then you're gonna have your 2 last ones. That 14, and then there's another 14 right there. It's like hiding in the shadows, right there. Okay, so those 2 14s, and that's about it. After that, you just slide it right out. It's actually a pretty easy job that you could do yourself with no experience in any of this mechanical stuff. So what I did, because this was in the way, took off this clip right here, and then I just pushed this outwards while pulling out the compressor from out here. Okay, and as easy as that, you put it back in, push this out, and with my other hand I push back in the compressor. Now whenever you put in the compressor back, make sure you start off the bolts first. Okay, start them off by hand before you tighten them all the way down. So start 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 bolts to the compressor by hand. Get some threads in. Once it's threaded in, then you could go ahead and tighten them down. Now for the lines, you want to do the same. Change out the old O-rings and then start off by hand. Get a couple threads in, and then finish it off with your cordless drill or your ratchet. And then make sure you put the connector back. It's just push in. And then after that, then you're able to put back the drive belt. And just like that, it's all done. Come up here, get your 14mm ratchet and wrench. Remember, it's grab the ratchet and you push down this way, and then you feel it loosening. And then you put the belt back, vacuum the system, and then recharge the system right after. And just like that, easy peasy.